Boom, you can see how the red candle came, dum 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 dum. It just then 30 came. Then at 30, I had finally called my option off. I had finally booked Canon 70 to 200 lens. So you'll be seeing me recording with this beast year after. Hello everyone, this is Kaustubh Naik and today is 16th of August 2023. Today I will be narrating my trade of 10th of August, which is the part 2. Part 1 I have yesterday, I uploaded on 16th of August at today around 10 a.m. I have uploaded it. You can go back and have a look at it. This will be the part 2 of it and I have come out of successfully from the trade, which was a disaster for me for 3 back-to-back stop losses. I bought the trade, I shorted the trade, I got the stop loss, then again I bought again stop loss, then again I had to sell it from I had to start it where I had left, like start from the beginning. I had to short again with the expected target of 44,800 or maybe 900 so that I can recover whatever I've lost, and on top of that I can make something on it. So let's dive into the video. And here at around 9:17 on that day, I remember opening in the morning at approximately 100 points lower, which was showing to me on the screen, which was 4,500 to 500 rupees. And you can see at the bottom the time is around 9:17 a.m. in the morning, and the trade was going very well. So my only expected from this trade was to make 20,000 for the day, and then I go throughout the entire day and sit tightly in the trade, and the trade goes very well. So the reason for me to stay onto that trade and then take the trade and stay after a huge loss, the only reason was that the US market was negative, the CPI was negative, and the Asian markets were trading negative. I looked throughout the entire data, and me closing my position the previous day on 9th of August was really a good call, and that's what I had did for that day. But I tried my level best to not take another stop loss, and fortunately my decision was right. I did not go against the market. I literally went with the market in order to make a lot of money, recover my loss. For you it might not be much of an amount, but for me, like after being in loss for the last 2-3 months, this thing has been very big thing for me. And for throughout the day I just expect that the target will move from 44,800 to 44,700. I was just trying to travel between that, and then it was little tough for me because it was it was an easy trade. After the market opened it started to fall, but still that small risk was there always, that what if it doesn't work out, how and what we are going to do. So that thing was always there on my mind. I tried. So like if the trade is stuck and then we are like at 2,000 rupees plus or maybe minus, how are we going to exit that, and how the thing is how we are going to take that thing as personally and then maybe professionally. Because I know for the last 1 week you have seen me on the channel from maybe August 3 to let's say August 10. It has taken me nearly a week to make 25 or maybe 30,000. So then losing that all in one trade is literally hits you hard and sets you back from your goal a little far. So it is really tough for you, and your mentally challenges happen, and then the things comes up on your way along. So it is really tough, but fortunately I was lucky to just keep the trade going on, and it did work out in my favor. I was really happy with that. But then I went on another option. So you can see on the screen I had also bought for the day. Like I knew that the market would be falling, so I had bought 46,000 put option on the same day as well, and I booked nearly 2,100 from there. Like I thought I'll hold a little more. I had taken this position overnight with my future from August Bank Nifty future, which I had already taken. So I thought, why not with the option into my secondary account? Let's take the call option as well for the overnight. It was like more like a weekly long target for that, but fortunately what happened, with one lot invested 16,000 yearly, I made around 2,000 from there. So it was like a perfect. So when the LTP, which is last traded price, started to come at around 44,826. It went till 26, but it then bounced back to 44,870, around it you can say, like that level. So it was really tough for me to make a choice, and less than 15 minutes from being in profit of 3,000, we were up by, let's say, 16,000. And you can have a look at the chart, how clear the chart looks. The chart kept on falling like straight. It has come down from the bottom, and that was really how do I pronounce, how do I say, it was really amazing to see such trade. That the trade was one of the easiest trade of my life, and it just kept on falling, and it was in my favor all the way. And maybe, let's say, I waited for, like, let's say 20 minutes, and you can see the time on the left side bottom. I'll slightly zoom in for you, and we are already like 15,000, 14,000. We were coming in plus. We were highest until here at, like, let's say 9:34. I was in high of 16,000, and then suddenly I came back at after 1 hour. I just let the position run, and then I just came back at 10:28, and I still remember at 10:28 the position started to work out in really in my favor. And then I had to just wait and then figure out, and then I lost my network connection for a while, and then I had to refresh for it, and then it did try to move. And while that was happening, I was just looking in my phone that what exactly is happening in the market. So that period of time, it was really tough for me, but I managed it out anyway. Okay, then I came back, and after I came back, like after 1 hour, as I said, I came back, and then the trade started to really work in my favor. I was up by from 13 and 14,000. I was up to 19,500. I was about to close 20,000, and as I said while the video started, like, it's not even 10:33. Like you can see at the bottom, it's exactly 10:33, and less than 10,000. Sorry, less than before the 10:35 p.m. am, I had hit 20,000 target. Now my goal was to recover the charges as well, because 20,000, if I put the target, the charges will be around 500 to, let's say, 1,000. I should not be calculating these things, but it does slightly matter, slightly it makes change. So I thought I will just wait for a little more longer. I still remember. So what exactly happened over here, I clearly remember. When you can see that the market is giving green candles over here back to back, and trust me, I'm not lying to you, I literally felt that I did a mistake not exiting at 20,000, and I got myself scared. I was anxious, and it was really a bad phase at that period of time, because I felt that the green candle has come, and now I might have to either exit at 18,000, but if it goes to 20 in the LTP, I might feel bad. But if it goes to 15,000, I will even more feel bad. So I was juggling between those three thoughts. Like this, three thoughts easily come to you. So I was juggling between that. I did not knew what to do. I was slightly confused, but I was like, no, we will stick to our target, we will stick to our position, we will stick to it. This is the slightest turbulence that I had faced. I faced this turbulence for, let's say, nearly like 10-20 minutes. So nearly like 10 minutes I faced this turbulence, and then it was really hard for me. I somehow managed to get out of it, and then we waited, and after a while you can see how the market will start to move. So the market has continuously, from this arrow, you can see the first arrow, the market has completely started to fall down. It has made a slight retracement until 10 o'clock, and at 10 it has slightly again bounced back, then it has fall back. So whenever market is about to fall, it does not straight fall back in one straight line. It always falls back, slightly bounces back, then again goes, and then slightly bounce back. So I was slightly anxious, what if that bounce back is going to come exactly from where my target is placed. So that was slightly eating me out. So I was slightly confused over here, and then at 10:42 I was like, yeah, now I got confident. At around 10:42 for 10:43, you can have a look on the screen. I got confident over that period of time, and then I saw that a red candle started to come in, pop in, and that was when I got so confident. I felt so confident, yes, this trade is in my favor and I will definitely book more than 20. I was like, for sure. But then again, one green candle started to come up, and then again I had to I was like, do I really need to stay in this trade? Do I really need to take the target? Because I have done this many times. Trust me, I have done so many times that I have literally exited before my target, and then I would see that price has gone towards my target, and that is to slightly make me feel bad. But then boom, you can see how the red candle came, dum 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 dum, it just came to drop, and then this was my time, dude. This was my time. I was the happiest person on the entire planet. And then from 44790 I shifted, I was waiting for 30 to come, but I waited 30 to come, but it did not come. So what I did was I thought, then 30 came, then at 30 I had finally called my option off. I had finally booked 22,500. 26 lakh 83,000 was my buy value, 27 lakh and 6,000 was my selling value, and I was really happy. I still remember this trade. So what exactly happened? The day's low was 44,722 and my exiting price was 44,725 at this period of time, and I was closed with my position up until, let's say, 11:10. I was literally done with my position. I had closed my position, and then I knew, as I told earlier, I swear, I knew this thing. The market never falls back in this straight line. It always, see, when I'm trying to tell in the video that market came around slightly over here, it went up. How yesterday it took my back-to-back 3 stop losses, and then you can have a look in the screen. If I had not booked this position, out of 22,000 I would have lost 17,000, because market went till 44,725. It gave my target. I booked the target at 22,500. My target was 20. I got additional 20,500. If I had not booked my target, I would have been totally gone. You literally saw that thing in the last 22,500 minus 17,000 would be my loss. So 17,000, let's say, that is 300 points from there it had gone up. So it would be totally useless. But I literally felt, if I knew this thing, why I not go long on that period of time? When I know that this is the end, I try to go at the end. So before, when I used to not be perfect at catching the bottoms of bottom, I was not good at catching the highs of high. I was not able to exit at that period of time. So now I have mastered it. I know from where exactly it is going to bounce back. So slowly I'll master this thing. Maybe in another 3 to 6 months I will also learn when the market is going opposite to me, what will be the low, what will be the high, and when exactly my profit comes from there, I'm going to again change my direction. I'm going to risk my profit from maybe the next trade. That's what I am going to do from here on. But that will be a little confusing, but that managing that mindset and that thing is really hard. It has took me nearly 3 years to learn this thing. I shorted the trade yesterday and then I went long, and after going long I had to accept my loss and then take a quick change and then go into short position, exiting to go long, and then I lost again. Then I had to again close my long position and then again go short. So that will be very tough for a lot of you people. It is really tough mentally, but if you accept it and you know what is about to happen, you will definitely come outcome with the best thing as possible. The reward will be phenomenally amazing, and you can have a look. My example is clear. I lost 3 back-to-back trades yesterday, and then you can see I have recovered everything what I was looking for, and I'm really the happiest person on the planet. So thank you so much everyone for watching up until here. I'll see you in another video with another trade. I hope you have got to know what I'm trying to convey. So thank you for watching. Also, I'd like to show you one more thing what I have over here. So I always used to record on my iPhone in 4K 60 frames per second. But today for the first time I just thought that I'll give a shot to this gear, and I have recently bought Canon 70 to 200 lens, and I already had Canon 6D, and I'm really the happiest to be using this monster. It is really a good lens, and it gives crisp clear images, and then the video quality is just mind-boggling. You can just have a look how it literally looks. You can have a look. It literally is amazing. It is completely a beast and monster of this. It's literally so heavy. So you'll be seeing me recording with this beast year after.